Hey guys, this is Al again. I'm back on the Jag today, the 1990 series, the XJ12. So, the last video that I posted, I was having this running issue where one bank was backfiring and it was dumping so much fuel into the catalytic converters that the catalytic converters were getting red hot. At first I thought it may be an ignition problem. So I replaced all the plugs, the plug wires. When I pulled the plugs out, I made sure that I cranked the car with the new plug on the cam cover effectively so that I could see them spark, and they were all sparking correctly. There was no issue there. I could hear the injectors click, so I knew that there wasn't any kind of problem with the injectors actuating, but there may be a problem with the injectors being stuck open, because even if they actuate, if the pinhole's stuck open, it could be just dumping fuel. But in any case, the car's had such a major running issue, but I've replaced the plugs, so I know that it's got good spark everywhere. So I've got to figure out why it's running so badly, and my only assumption at this point is that it's overfueling, which could be because, you know, I cleaned the injectors and somehow created a problem with them. I'm not sure. So I ended up buying new injectors, and these are, I found these on eBay. I'm not sure how good they are. They're a set of 12 injectors. They look very similar to the injectors that are coming out of the car. They come with the rubber insulators as well. Which is great value, right? And they're a little bit different. They are low impedance injectors, but they're a little bit different to the original injectors in the sense that they have, maybe you can see it here, 4 nozzles in the injector. So these things are going to have a great spray pattern because they're going to atomize a lot better than the original injector, which is just basically a single squirter. So I'm going to put these on. They come with, they're great value for $200 or just $215. I can't remember exactly how much they are. They come with a set of hose clamps, fuel injected rated hose clamps, upper and lower, a new hose, and you know, brand spanking new injector. So I'm going to install this and see how the car behaves after I install it. And hopefully I've solved the problem. It will solve the problem for me. So I'll get on it right now and see if I can get it going. And if I can get it going and it runs better, then we have a win. If not, I guess I just dropped a couple of $100 on some throwaway items. So let's take a look and find out. Alright guys, so all the injectors are in place. Had to use a little bit of you know, Dawn dish soap, very liquid type detergent to make sure that the O-rings were lubed up properly and went in. So got to figure out what's going on over here because this thing looks like it's sitting a little bit high. I may need to go back in and trim that hose a little bit. And I think it's pretty much ready to start right now. I'll pressurize the fuel system first, see if it fires up and then how well it runs. Yeah, I wish I could have filmed this, but it really took me a couple of days to do. Well, not a couple of days, maybe about 3 hours one day and then 3 hours another day because I ran out of daylight last night. But if you want to see a guy really enjoy working on one of these cars, these V12 Jags, watch the Living with the Classics channel, because I really don't know how he does it. I freaking hate these cars. I really do. I mean, I love driving them, but working on these engine bays is a real chore. I think I have a whole toolkit somewhere inside this engine bay. I keep dropping screwdrivers in there, never see them again. So I may have lost about 5 screwdrivers. But in any case, let's see if we can get it started. Alright, the ground wire is getting super hot. Figure out what's going on there. Maybe I didn't connect one of the engine grounds, I'm not sure. I don't see anything. Coil's connected. Oh, you bastard, coil wasn't connected. Okay, this side runs a lot better. This side's still missing a little bit, but that might be down to plugs, because there's still 2 plugs that I need to replace on that side that I haven't done as yet. Cats aren't getting hot yet. Well, not yet anyway. Alright, so I think that that's very positive. I got to do a couple of things. I got to run a couple of errands, but I'm going to come back and do a little bit more diagnosis rather, and also make sure that nothing is going to be a problem here. I can hear all injectors click. I just need to double check the wiring harnesses, make sure that all the injectors are in the right place, because like I said, this bank is a little bit rougher than the other bank, and it was the other bank before that was the big problem, but now it's more this one. I just want to make sure that there's no leaks, the cats aren't getting too hot, all the vacuum lines are connected, and then I'll feel confident enough to drive it. But right now I'm going to just shut it down for a bit and take care of some other stuff. Alright, thanks very much, take care.